Alright, welcome to another Boulevard Paper Fight YouTube video looking at Untamed feral factions, going over all the different factions, and right now we've come across the Chameleon faction. And again, as I always give a little precursor here, please watch the Pirate Rats first as your very first video because it explains more than all the other videos. Kicking off with the Stronghold of the Chameleons, we have the Laboratory, and it has a ability you can trigger once each turn that says pay to support, draw a card, then discard a card. So you can discard it into your support area, further fueling it, as well as maybe getting a last words trigger. So that is really neat to be able to do. And now let's look at the house leader, Dr. Dolores. It has a 4 cost to cast, 4 attack, 5 power, and it has an arrive ability. You may pay 3 support to play a card with power cost 3 or less from your hand without paying its power cost. That's really neat. So that covers Dolores. And then next up we have the Shiftscale Assassin, which costs 1 to play, has a rally, which means after your Stronghold is destroyed, if you draw this card as one of your Stronghold destroyed cards, you can actually put this into play for free. Has a 1 attack and 2 defense. It has an arrive. You may pay 1 support to exhaust an enemy animal. This has +1 attack during your turn. That's pretty cool. Next up, we have the Shiftscale Chemist. So the Shiftscale Chemist has a 1 casting cost. It has a rally on it, and it has 1 attack, 1 defense, and it says arrive. Give another animal fury equal to the amount of other cards you have played this turn, and it provides guard so your stronghold can't be attacked. That's pretty good. So you basically cast as much as you can, then cast that and give an animal some +1 fury counters. Then we got Expert Alchemist, and it says costs 3 to cast, 3 attack, and 4 defense. Arrive. If you've played another card this turn, deal 1 damage to an animal and 1 damage to a stronghold. Last words, deal 1 damage to a stronghold. That's got a lot of utility. I'm a big fan of that one. Anything that gives taking down a stronghold as well as maybe taking down one of some of their defenses or animals that could be attacking you is really powerful. Next up, we got Vile Concoction. It's an item card that has a 1 casting cost. It says deal 1 damage to an animal. You may pay 2 support to also deal 2 damage to a different animal. So that's pretty sweet. Some direct damage to animals to clear the board. Nothing wrong with that at all. Looking at this now, it looks like you have Dolores to basically cast all the other things that you have. Because you can see it says you may cast, when you do it, you may use your support cards to power up the cost of the casting cost of other things. Sorry, getting tongue-tied here. So yeah, Dr. Dolores basically allows you to play 2 cards using your support. So that's pretty sweet, getting more things out. I really like the Expert Alchemist. It's really good. Or you could even put in the upscale this, because you can use your arrive of give another animal fury equal to the amount of other cards you have played this turn. So that's another thing you could use, or use it with that to play something else and then lead into that. So really cool with Dr. Dolores, I have to say. I like it. It's got a strong defense as well, which is really great. That sums up the Chameleon faction. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please do like and subscribe and check out the other Untamed Feral faction videos.